Yeah. Out of the way. We together out of the way. Hey, we together all the way. No. Y'all tell him like y'all too? Y'all too? You know what we're here for? We're here for to make sure hyper-local participate in the job. Hyper-local. That's what I'm saying, okay? Because that's what I am, a hyper-local, okay? And some of the younger people that grew up here in the community, hyper-local, we're gonna make sure they get a chance. That's what I'm here for. I wanna make sure that not only we two get a chance, I get a chance, but the younger people get a chance to participate in this fairly, in a fair manner. Okay, but you know what I want to do, Jeff? Hey, listen, we have my grandson, James Emerson, over here. He's in. But can we give him a good hand clap? Yeah, he made it in, and Local 3 had recruitment operation. That's him. If he started class on the 20th, on the 20th. And we went through, man, we just a fighting. He just didn't walk through there, we just a fighting. It started here. Well, Jeff, give him that clap too. Jeff sponsored him. Yeah. But he didn't have to, he sponsored him. So I want to give you that good thing. That it's done. We got him in, and Jeff said we could possibly start another program where we have other young men get in. So that's great too.
James, when's the next round? You said it was next year?
Yeah, next year. February.
So,
Yeah.
we'll sponsor as many folks as you can put forward.
Yeah.
Well, as many as the others will take him.
Yeah. So we're working together. We have to work together with them to do that. Okay. And so now, the only other thing is that we want to work with. We have a schedule. Jeff can bring the schedule when it's given of how we can deal with the employees, that part, and we will deal with the contractors, definitely. And so we got Demetrius, they're gonna work with him, right? Your company. What's the name? No, they, them. The one who will work with you. Monterey. Yeah, Monterey.
Yep, we're working on a meeting for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Okay, then Jake. You in there?
Yeah.
You in there too?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Now that's great. Okay. Now we still see, like that, we still see Rodney and what's
2 weeks.
Tui still here. They still here. They're supposed to go to work and promise the job. To go to work for Thanks. Yeah. They still ain't working.
We spoke to Tyrone yesterday. He said about 2 weeks we should be good. Because they just poured concrete out.
Yeah, they just started pouring that pour yesterday. So about 8 days flip on that form.
Well, we was just talking about Tyrone.
Perfect timing.
Mention his name, he shows up.
Right. Okay, Louis talking about you talked about those them going to work, right?
Yeah, I've been having a discussion with them. I told them the scope of what they're gonna be doing is coming up in a few weeks, so I give them the heads up all the time. So the communication with those guys all the time. Yesterday I had communication with them too.
Okay, they're going to work.
Yeah. We just wait for that scope coming on. It's coming on. It should be in a couple of weeks. They'll be forming. inside of the tanks.
Okay, so, then, after we take care of everybody, then we take care of me. See, that's the way it goes. We gotta take care of the people first, you know, and then the leadership, then you take care of you. So now it's like, what's the Spriggs? Those guys. Yeah, Spriggs and
Sacks,
yeah, those guys, man. We gotta take, I see you looking like that. We gotta take care of them. Those guys gotta take.
There's also future scopes of work too, right, on electrical, right, coming out?
Yeah, Cupertino just bid one, and then there's two more scopes on that one.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe we could figure out something, either to carve something out, or.
But did I give
Well,
one?
we've got the carve-outs are outside all that. We've got the other
So you
bids.
have to have.
Oh, yeah, we
Even
got
electrical,
carve-outs.
you have to have.
What happened to Cupertino?
What's that?
You're
You're on Cupertino scope. What is it? Did that come back from CMD?
Okay, so that's in the works then.
Yeah, it's on
It's a
its way.
city's work.
Yeah.
What's that?
Cupertino scope, that's
Their contract's on the city, so.
okay.
Just paperwork. I know you love paperwork.
You know what I love? I love when you say, we're gonna get them. When you say that, that's what I love when you say, that's something wrong. That's the way you done you and everything. So I'm gonna definitely get with them and because you can't even live up there. That's what you were saying. And so, but I want you to continue that. I don't want you to run into problems and then they try to back you up. Because I know your intentions are good. But somehow you run into something that says, well, no, just back up off of that. Because I know you were gung-ho on that, and I believe
I
you.
thought it was good.
Yeah, and I believe you on that, man. But then, but I don't know. They back you up on it, but then I have to fight. I mean, then I have to fight then. Like, okay, for instance, you know you're wrong. You know, everybody know you're wrong. So I can't lay down on that. Then I gotta get up and fight. I gotta start a fight. Like we said, right? We fight together. If they do you wrong, I'm gonna fight for you, without a doubt. If they do me wrong, you fight for me. That's where it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. So that's what we're gonna do is, right? Sacks and Spriggs gonna have to come to the table, like we brought the table for Demetrius. How we brought it to the table and bring them to, we gotta bring them to the table. Right?
Yeah, like I said, 2 weeks ago, we spoke to their senior management.
Yeah.
They're supposed to get some more high-level managers out here instead of what they're doing. And that's when those people show up. That'll be the time.
Okay. When they have some more people out here?
Yeah, they got a second contract now for work over here near the maintenance building. So when they got both those contracts, I said, you gotta bring some professional men out here to help take care of situations. And when that person shows up, I forget her name, Chris knows who she is. When she shows up, that'll be a time to sit down and talk. Before then, we're just wasting our time.
No, I don't want to with somebody who can make a decision.
Yep, that's the right time.
Okay, and you gotta find out those people. You know who they are.
Yeah, I know, I forget her name, yeah.
Okay.
Chris knows who she is. She's gonna be out here regular from now.
They should make decisions.
Yeah.
Okay. Because now, well, I don't know how much they got. How much they got there?
Dollars lost?
Yeah. That's like you said about 60 million before you said.
For the two? Maybe
Yeah.
for the two.
Yeah, about 60 million. You know. And then listen, one other thing I want to say. You know what you know and Chris knows. They tell me that for the PO for that kind of job, I should be getting like $1 million PO just to start, right? So, and then they said, well, at least no less than 500,000, man, PO just to start. when they came to me, they offered me $100,000. And then Chris said to me, well, accept the $100,000 PO because you're gonna be into the whole job, and that's just a start. Yeah. So, that's what they told you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
think
what's,
that's the same thing Jeff said, the guy you were talking to did that before.
Right.
we get the 100,000?
Yeah, because he was senior.
Okay, so he said, like Jeff said, I'm gonna be in the job for the whole job. But I put $100,000 start.
Doesn't last long.
No,
No.
yeah. That's about a month. With 4 million, that's about a month.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
When these dialogues are being discussed, the breakdown of who's supposed to be targeted for these projects, how come somebody from this community, from this project, like yourself or James, or is not at these discussions that you all are having to give out these small projects that you identify as why
Two
didn't we be
things.
at the
Two things.
table to discuss this?
So James is peripherally involved. We've got RDJ, Dwayne Jones is on our team, is in Edmonds at the beginning of the job. So Chris works with Rihanna from RDJ. But our commitment has always been that every hyper-local is gonna get work out of it. So we've got, you've seen the plan, Chris knows the plan, of how we are gonna make sure that happens.
And Jeff, I trust me, I heard you, Alan, I heard you, Chris, I know you diligently working. However, you all seen it, we haven't had an opportunity. James, have you seen it, James? No, I'm talking to you, bro. Have you seen it, bro? That they had the scope of? Did you read?
I have not.
Have you seen it?
No.
That's the communication
Okay.
that we discussing right now. You know, I understand that you all are in. Bring them in. Let's get them in so we can know firsthand. RBJ is not here. Rihanna isn't here.
Why not?
These meetings been going on for how long?
You know, they're not recognizing, this committee, because this is what we say. If we don't work,
Don't nobody work.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we're talking about hyper-local. So they must don't understand. And RDJ, like you saying, Demetrius, RDJ, they just said it's supposed to be in the meeting. Representing us, that's Dwayne, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's Dwayne Jones.
Yeah.
So why we not in the meetings? Just easily, whenever there's a meeting going on, like you say, RDJ, then we should be in the meeting too, this committee.
So the question is why aren't there any notifications? Why we don't know what the plan is, right? We don't have no concept of anything that's going around us in our community. And you're putting it on RDJ or whoever, but I'm one that knows that you guys are really sponsoring the whole thing.
No, sir. This is PUC's meeting, PUC holds this meeting, they decide it comes to me, I do not.
So how do we get notification?
Carolyn?
Of this Tuesday meeting?
Well, not just this Tuesday meeting, of any meetings that regards what you guys are reflecting to build here. Any
Well, those are public meetings.
notifications? Any notifications? Any plans? Any specs? I mean, we need to know what's happening around us so we can all participate.
Well, if you're talking about upcoming bids and planning about upcoming bids,
Yes.
we do have our website where it gets posted as look-aheads of work coming, pre-bid meetings, prep for pre-bid meetings. Those are all posted for everyone to attend if they so choose.
They're
So
posted.
there's two parts of this conversation, right? There's the businesses, getting the businesses to bid. That's all on the website. What's not on the website is the putting the work, the people to work, the workforce. So what we're trying to do this week, what Carolyn asked me to do is put together when are we gonna be hiring the different trades. So I've got a start of that, which I'm willing to share. Anybody wants to have a copy? I don't have 18 copies, but I got 5 or 6. Whoever wants a copy of this, I can get a copy. I don't have the numbers of the dates yet, but I've got an idea of when these trades are gonna be hired out. And that's what everyone's going to do.
And you also have an idea, well, you do have an idea of the scope of work, correct?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all called out over here. The trades we're hiring, who the contractor is that's gonna be hiring. And then obviously there's sub-tiers underneath them. There's LBE sub-tiers underneath them that also should be hired local.
Well, the thing is that, what we're doing is assuring that, what we're sure that we're doing is that everybody have a fair share. All right? Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're here for.
Yes, sir.
Make sure that everybody gets a fair share of that. Now, my thing is that we don't let this go away. Don't nobody be gonna walk away from the table. Don't nobody walk away from the table, not participating. Listen, this is what I don't care about what we're gonna do about this. What we care about is that everybody gets an opportunity.
Yeah.
And we gotta be strong and stand strong right here. If we stand strong right here, then that means that everybody, well, most people gonna get a chance to work. We talk about contractors. We're gonna stand right here. All the hyper-locals gonna get a chance to participate. Am I right there? Am I right, Ellen?
Definitely.
Okay, but you know what you gotta do? We're gonna stay here. Don't go nowhere. And that's gonna assure us, don't go nowhere.
Yes,
Hey, man, I'm telling you, I've been a part of this stuff for 50 years, fighting. And I'm gonna tell you, if you walk away from the table, what's gonna happen? And you walk out on your own, sometimes that's what we do. You know, I got mine, I'm gone. I got mine, and I'm gone. You know? That's not gonna happen here. We'll take this shit back to the 60s. Ain't gonna be no such thing that nobody talk about, I'm going around the back of the house cutting, making a deal. I'm over the side of the house making a cut, a deal on my own. You know? That's not gonna happen. We're gonna be together and stay together. Be, like they say that word, transparent. You know, like everybody can see what you're doing. I want everybody to see what I'm doing. And everybody, I want to be successful too. I want to put up there on the board, $2 million contract, $3 million contract. You know? They got 60. Oh, shit, 60 is how much is that, Demetrius?
60 million.
60 million. And how much we supposed to get?
We're supposed to get 15%, 60 million.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? 60 million. Not give me $100,000. I should start off with $1 million. Start off at least with, like they said, James, you should start out at least with $1 million.
Real talk.
That's real talk.
I didn't get it. I got 100,000. So I didn't run up in here, man, and say, come on, fight for me. Fight for me, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, let's go. Because I'm not. I'm in a leadership position, so no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to fight for my people first. And once we get that going, and get the people eating, and get everything done on that level, then I can say, come fight for me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So let's fight. I want to fight for everybody.
Yes, sir.
What the boys at, man?
So
You
James,
know?
that number comes out to be, that percentage is about $40 million that they're talking about allocating or doing business with the community. Something like that, Demetrius? No.
10% of 60 million. 6 million.
And just,
If we look at, to answer your bigger question, we look at the whole program, we've got about $1 billion left to go. And so there's gonna be 150 million, something like that, ballpark.
150 million.
Yeah.
Now, come on
Probably
now.
less than that, the Saks took a big
Okay.
portion, so. Not Saks, Mountain.
Oh, okay.
Mountain.
Okay. But, yes, go ahead.
Billion?
Hi, you know, I've been an electrician for 50 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I've watched the development since the 70s. How I had to ask permission to work in my backyard. And how people from other states came here. I'm out there, I'm dirty. I got more experience than a lot of these GS, these big companies, but I'm taking orders from them. I'm not even invited to foreman's meetings because they don't recognize me as foreman. It's like, it's getting worse. Getting worse. I started this job up here back when the pandemic came out. And what was on the table then and what we're doing now, so much was taken off the table. And shit, we barely eat it. I'm a foreman electrician, and just to stay working, you know, I had to drop down. I don't mind stepping down because I'm a fighter, but when is it gonna change? When is the people coming here to work going to ask us permission to work in our backyards rather than us asking permission to work in our backyard? They just ain't fair.
Hey, Simon, what you said is absolutely true. We understand, brother, what you're saying. And this brother worked for me, and been working for me for quite a long time. And what he's saying is true. He lived here, grew up here, and they've been working hard. And he was there in the union when we fought hard. And like I said, right now, literally, the electrician union, so president, literally, back in the day, I had to carry my gun to work. There'd be 50 electricians on the job, me, just one black on the job. And they threatening me, going around whistling and threatening, I get it. I gotta bring my shotgun to work. And get out, literally threatening them. You know what I'm saying? To be on the job. Now, I'm saying back then. But forget about that right now. We still gotta stay together though. On this level.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Stay together, come here together. Let's be together, and we guarantee we're gonna get to work. 150 million? Did you say 150 million? About that much?
It's called
$1
even.
billion.
Oh, that's 100 million. Okay, 100 million. You just heard that. 100 million should go to the hyper-locals, man.
Man.
Careful, let me go to the LB.
But listen. Okay, that's
Small
that's
LBE.
that's legislation. That's the law, okay? But me, the law been whipping me all these years. I don't give a damn about no law. Nothing about no law that's gonna take away from me. You know, if the legislature say you're gonna get 2%, fuck 2%. I got a contractor now. Spriggs now told me after the $100,000, I talked to him and he said, you know, I don't have to do anything because I'm within compliance. He said he's in compliance. How the fuck is he in compliance, Alan? Jeff? And Jeff told me he's in compliance. How the hell is he in compliance? I don't give a damn then. If he in compliance by the law, fuck the law.
We know it. That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we gotta do. No, I'm telling you right now, man.
All right.
Fuck the law and whatever that's been, fuck, all the time, all these years has been the law. I ain't scared of no law. We're gonna shut down jobs, ABU.
Yes,
They've been shutting down jobs for years.
Yeah.
Everybody, go anywhere, City Hall, anywhere and say ABU, they know us.
That's right.
You know, I like to mention this point also as well. You know, we're here not just only representing the community, but we also here because we're very skillful in what we do. And so we actually need, are you listening, sir? We actually need this opportunity so that we could grow our companies and build our communities. So the picture is a lot bigger than one may think. Because we have children, grandchildren, I mean, from this community that needs training, and we are well trained. We built damn near all the Hunters Point back there. I mean, I'm looking at all my brothers back here through here, man, and we've done that. So we're not here because of no bullshit. We're here because we're qualified. We definitely qualified to get it done and on time.
Go ahead and out, man. Hey, Jenny, you know how that's going, man. Don't do that. You and sleep or whatever y'all doing. Don't do that to me. I know you discussed it. I know.
I know that's the situation that's going on.
Okay, great, but don't do it like that. Okay? Now, if you wanna do it for the everybody, then let's do it.
That's probably a good idea, right? Get this information and ask for more.
But let's do it. Let's discuss
Just
it.
go over how that works.
Yeah, I can. So this was not intended to be, this was for workforce, is what I put this together for. So these were the black boxes or bars on the right for the months in which they're gonna start work. And under the column of trades, those are the folks they're hiring. So that's when Tyrone ought to be looking for plumbers, laborers, electricians, a couple operators, not very many. But you can see who's coming on the job and when. I just told Tyrone we don't have the exact numbers figured out yet. That'll be the next step. Hope to come back to this meeting with an idea of how many of each trade we're hiring when. Now, we're not actually doing the hiring, so this is our best guess of when these subcontractors are gonna be hiring. That this is who Tyrone's gonna be coordinating to work with, them and their subs, of when they're gonna be bringing people on this job. So we gotta go back and add Webcore Concrete at the end of this. They're not on here. Obviously, they're significant masons for finishing, carpenters and laborers. They're gonna be the biggest employers out here for a long time. Quantity wise.
Yes, we had a meeting with them, and they really, man, it's another thing. We gotta pray. You know, we got to pray again. Knowingly, that's what we have to do. You know, so, like we say, we're concerned about the employees, the people that's being hired. You know, that's what we do. That's what we do. You know? And we gotta get the contractors together, Jeff. But this here gotta continue. I guess we gotta do this, keep doing this, right? You know, this right here. And whenever we can get Jeff here, it's fine. You know, because Jeff, the buck stops with Jeff if he wants to say, you know, hold on. You know? And if Jeff say go, then it's go. You know what I'm saying? And Alice, all right?
I wish I had
And Steve, where's Steve? Okay, Steve, we can go. Let yours, let's go there one thing.
I have a question. My name is Alice Dooley, and sorry I didn't do last week, but I am I am mobile office station is here that I saw the site. And I know it was said that there was something going to be worked out, but just coming in on the tail bit, and I apologize for that. But I do have a question of what is the plan to improve my organization, my company, and to be the sole supplier for mobile office space here in Minnesota?
Direct answer to your question is not a plan to make it the sole supplier. I can say that in the meeting,
Capacity to supply the work. So, in your discussions and in all of that, I ask that you take that into consideration when you are trying to make an effort to make it equitable for those of us who are minority.
yeah, that's totally fair. We've got probably 6 or 7 packages, we're gonna meet on this later today, that we're negotiating, not bidding out. And it's our commitment to, I don't say force, have specific hyper-local LD requirements in their contract for the firms that aren't getting taken care of so far. And we know you're there, we'll make sure you take care
I don't know if there's something we could do with NSS's too, going
of it.
forward.
Not for trailers.
Not for trailers. I mean, I just.
But
I heard-
we met with Baines and Nibby last week, and they said they want to bring a trailer out, and Chris was the first one to say, you gotta talk to us. And that's a negotiated package, we can.
What is that?
Michael Banks,
Huh?
Michael Banks, BGI,
I know Michael Banks, I understand the Banks, maybe.
that's a collaboration.
I know, I didn't know I know them, man.
Right.
I understand I understand when you say Banks, what are they doing?
Yeah, what's the capacity?
What
What work?
What scope of that?
They're gonna do. Right now, this is the parking lot that we're taking over for, there's some electrical upgrades, there's a plant water system upgrades. So basically, it's this entire set of structures. It's everything from waterproofing all the way up through, the piles are already let out, the subsurface is let out, but it's piles all the way through the concrete structures. Electrical has already been let. That was Saks' second package, they just, that was just, and then Cupertino got this one. That's the job here.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else is in there. There's a whole bunch of trays in there. A lot of concrete, HVAC,
No.
site lighting, all that. So all that's being directed specifically toward hyper-locals. We're grouping that all under Baines Nibby. That we're gonna be very involved with. Chris has a meeting tomorrow? Thursday. Yeah, sorry.
You got to
Thursday.
bring Thursday Banks, maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
To meet with them every week. To make sure that when they structure their packages, that it's directed at hyper-locals.
Oh, wow.
When were you gonna tell
Oh,
us
wow.
that they were coming in?
I gotta defer to the PUC on that.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
so it was presented to us, and the comment that both Algie and I made is we gotta see the details. So, I mean, it's gotta have hyper-local.
Yeah.
Right. It
Right.
can't just be zip code over.
Right.
Yep.
And you know, that's the thing that I'm trying to press to them. That, you know, everybody, if this committee gets together and tighter, my thing is, everybody gotta come through here.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta come through. Every contractor that say, I'm a hyper-local, gotta come through here.
Yes, sir.
He gotta prove himself he's a hyper-local. Ain't no more that coming in here, man, from whoever, Michigan and shit, and go to office or whatever. No, you gotta be a hyper-local through this committee. Y'all look at me like
Yes,
I'm
sir.
crazy.
No, I agree. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
Everybody gotta come through here.
So James, let me ask you this, so just for my notoriety here. What qualifies you to be a hyper-local? Is it 5 years in the community? I mean, what other qualifications?
You gotta be here at least 25 years.
That's right, that'd be me.
All right. And that's on the top. But we got hyper-local.
That's me too.
You can't fuck with that hyper-local.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody coming here talking about before me.
Right.
They coming here before me.
James,
Unless you live next door to me or something, shit.
Real talk, real talk.
James.
Yes.
So, with, that being, thanks for letting us know that Navy and BGI have a contract here.
They don't have a contract yet.
Carolyn, we gotta figure out this communication. I don't have community communications in my, that's clearly in the PUC scope. So somehow we gotta improve that communication from us to you and you out, because I'm hearing there's a gap there.
Huge.
Can we talk about it at our next meeting? I also need to do a time check here because I do think there's another meeting that reserved this conference room for 9 a.m.
Oh, you said that?
One more thing.
Hold on, let me.
I think it's very
Next
important.
week, you said?
No, she said that it's
Another meeting.
Coming up in here.
I heard her say that at the
Yes,
end, but
next
before
week.
what she was saying.
Yes,
So,
next meeting.
so here's the thing, all right? If we're doing some reaching out, where's your sign-in sheet? Where's your sign-in sheet so you'll know who we are? If you have a sign-in sheet, then you can refer to me. You'll know.
When we do outreach, we have it usually out in the tent, out yonder, and we do have sign-in sheets. We know who shows up, so Chris can get a hold of them. Chris had another meeting at 9, he had to run. We do it, it's far more formal than this. We have tables set up with people's names, so we can do matchmaking.
Hey, listen,
It's an official outreach event. This is
and
not.
we don't need no distraction,
Yeah.
all right? We know if you're hyper-local. You ain't gotta sign up shit. Cause anybody can squeeze in here and sign up. We talking about, we really, I mean, you know what I'm saying, man.
I know you can.
Okay then, so we're really hyper-locals out here. And we maintain hyper-local, you know, and we organizing around hyper-local. We ain't got to the people yet, but we gonna get to the people, you know, and it's gonna be filled up. This shit gonna be pouring outside.
Yep, like
Cause they gonna be
always.
filled jobs. Hey
Yep.
man, they got jobs down there. Come on, let's go.
They
Shit,
should.
and their jobs are yours.
That's right.
They're your jobs,
Yep.
okay? They're your jobs. Without a doubt, right? We're gonna make sure. It's up to us, man.
All right.
And you brothers that's here now, you know, should reach out and get other brothers and tell them this is real.
Yes, sir.
This ain't no game. And the contractors can come, and it's not, this is real. Getting them contracts,
Yeah.
you know, but they may not believe it. They might say, man, fuck that, I'm gonna get my own contract. Or I'm gonna do this and all that. But they're gonna show up here, and when they show up here, they gotta play fair. You can't walk up in this room, man, talking about, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this myself, and I'm gonna do this. Hell no. We ain't going for that. You can't cut us, and you ain't bigger than the people. Ain't nobody bigger than the people. So you can't come in here talking about what you gonna do and who gonna do it, and ain't nobody gonna stop me and all that. You gonna be stopped. You know what I mean? We ain't playing that.
Right.
Ain't nobody bigger than the people.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, then, so they got a meeting in this room, but today, one other second. I'm on set. You got a meeting tomorrow, right? Okay. Okay.
Monterey is confirmed, they will have a meeting.
They're gonna try to have a meeting tomorrow. Yeah, and it's gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. And the next thing, and I'm trying to see you, Brother Corny,
Thank you.
because when your stuff come up, you know you in.
Yes, sir.
But I'm just happy to see you participating too.
Yes,
sir.
I will
You
be
know,
here.
we don't need nobody to come when it's time for them. You know, it should be here when it's time for everybody else too.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And we getting ready to take this shit right now to the street. Hey, listen, right now, you see this?
Yeah.
Y'all know James Richards don't play, right?
I need a few more than two, James.
ABU, you know we don't play.
I need a few more than you.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And we are declaring war
Yes, we
on
are.
everybody that's talking about they ain't participating.
Yeah.
And they not dealing right with Jeff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jeff can't say no more because they said they ain't compliant. And you, Alan, then we have to deal with them.
That's a problem.
You know, he can't go back to my legislation.
Yeah, right.
We gotta change the legislation and all that. But well, they be happy if we go for the commission, and the commission can say, no, fuck that. We gotta do this. And that's why we declare war on anybody that's not But that living up to what the agreement, we're gonna get them. We'll get them, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we got enough people, I don't care, we got enough people, man, I don't give a fuck if I'm telling that by myself. But, okay.
Hold on, just wanted, we finally got our first summer intern, AVU now. I got a 15-week summer internship here. Safety, work for us and make that happen.
But let me say this.
Go ahead, Tyrone.
She's been working with us for like 6 months. She's doing an excellent job. She's going beyond what we asked her to do.
Yes,
Yes, sir. And see, now, it's not all just construction, it's what builds construction. She's in safety. And so they're promising her to move her on. Now, the thing about this is, we had two, right, Gerald? We had two youngsters. But DH Tanks again, DH Tanks, whatever their number is, they done fell short on our other young brother that we had here. And we need to make that happen for him too. They have not held their agreement up with giving them.
Who is that?
Yes, Jelani. He was working here also for DM Tanks, same thing. And then after his little internship that we gave him ended, they let him go. And they ain't said nothing about it. But just like him, he needs to be here too. We need to get him his summer internship.
Well, get him back here.
Yeah, I'll get him
Next
back
week,
here.
make him come before this committee.
First time hearing of that.
Oh, first you heard of it?
First time
Okay,
hearing of that.
all right. Okay.
We try to do something sooner than next week, right?
Okay.
Because this is the summer, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta start working early, otherwise
Yeah.
the school starts up.
So I can have him here Thursday.
Okay. And everybody remember, it says on here, job shutdown imminent.
Yeah.
Job shutdown imminent.
Yes, sir.
That means, man, right now, if somebody and everybody says they're not getting treated right, they're not getting what they just deserve on the contracts and shit like that,
Yeah.
then we gotta approach them, and it may come to shutting them down.
Yeah.
Right?
We're not gonna sit up in this room every week talking about the problem. We gotta solve the problem.
Yes, sir.
We'll deal with
Okay,
it.
and the only way we're gonna do that is leave out of here and go out there and do what we have to do.
Right on. 100%. Damn right, Jay.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. I texted with Rich, project manager. He agrees we're having a meeting tomorrow. We don't have time yet.
Okay.
We'll be here.
Hey,
Shit was bad.
tell everybody don't go nowhere, right?